Evening all. Okay, it's the daily Warzone final time. So 30th of January, 46 entered, 2110, average rating 2105 now. Okay, I'll mention it in the stream room. Daily Warzone final. Okay, about a minute to go. I think it's okay to start streaming about a minute and a half. It gives some of you, I think, a chance on Twitch TV to come, hopefully, before it starts. You can see it from the start. Right, I don't know if we can gather any insight from this bit rate. 140k a second, 82k a second. I don't know if that bit rate is an indication of my connection. It's gone up a bit higher now. 213. Okay, it's a bit volatile. So, okay. Pop by the Kingscrusher cafe if you're around. That'd be cool. So, in this, there's 100 prizes. To get your 1000 qubit entry back, you need to be in the top 34. Handicap rules apply on time. Ah, okay. I think B3's been good recently against Hunk, so I'm going to stick with that. Oh, what's happened here? Ah, okay. Hunk got fed up with my B3, I think. Okay, so we're on the scoreboard. Oh, I should have played E5. What would be a good way of doing this now? Maybe just trying to use that E4 square. Exchange off the light square bishops. If I can weaken the light squares. Mind you, my king in the centre could be a bit of a pain. I can use this F5 square, but does it actually get to white's weaknesses? This idea. I don't know if knight c5 needs to be ruled out, just in case. So there's only one file here. Can I use the c4 square? That's another light square to try and tap into. There's knight b7, that's not ideal. Maybe I could go to d6 and e4. Oh, that's good. Potentially weaknesses to exploit. Maybe knight g4 at some point, but at the moment I want to get a knight to e4. So something like bishop b8, knight d6, knight e4. Surrounding that square as well. Possibly here, this looks good now because I'm on h4. Okay. I mean, it looks dangerous as though I'm going to play for something tasty with knight e4 coming up. If I take the queen here, oh no, there's no loose pieces or anything at the moment, so I'm down on the clock by about 20 seconds. I want to just get knight e4, rook e6, rook g6, that sort of thing. The pieces at least are looking good. This bishop, is it going to be good? On f4, do I take with this d pawn maybe? Okay, I'm on f4. Still on f4. Try and prevent rook g3. Can I get this diagonal? Or if I put my bishop on e7 for h4, just to try and stop h4. Okay. Don't know. h3, is that any good for bishop h4? There's queen e2 on queen g3. Is that at all dangerous? I don't really want to play bishop h4 without a queen on g4. Queen g3 looks good. Queen f1, queen g3. That's queen e2 here. Can I win this knight? I'll take the knight. I'll go back here for queen f3. And the bishop d4 is going to be a pain. Okay, what do I want to do here? What about bishop f6? This pawn's running too quickly. Maybe queen h5 to e8. I've only got 18 seconds. If I get back here for a sec. That's queen b7 for e4. Oh, I could have taken that. Got a blockade here. Or not. Queen f2. Or bishop c3. No, bishop c3 doesn't work. It's not an immediate check or anything. I'll take this. Opens up another thing for the bishop, potentially. What about this check here? Oh. Ooh. Oh dear, oh dear. That was not good. Not good. Okay. Exciting but not good. Down this double pawn's like a reverse Nimzo-Indian accelerated with f4, like f5 accelerated. So it's like a reverse Nimzo-Indian. Okay, so can I exploit this c5 square potentially, knight a4, trying to get to c5, or d3, then set up a blockade like you would in Nimzo-Indian, or queen d2, or something, or just playing for e4. Okay, I can play c4 here. This is protected by the knights. I'm blockading the double pawns. So c5 is a fixed target. Queen a5 might be a resource at some point. Actually, this is a resource for bishop e5. Mind you, bishop d3, bishop e5. Oh. He was on my rook there. Okay, so that was good news. What about just e4 first, just to do something about this and then win the exchange? I don't know if knight a5 is worth flinging in. Just back here, I've blunted this bishop. I'm actually attacking the bishop. c5 is definitely a frontal target on the c file. So can I not just... oh, I can damage the pawn structure quite severely. That's beautiful. I'm still on c5, protecting d3. So if I just get in like basically an ideal position, if I get in rook ac1, queen c4 to try and exchange off the queens here, without losing the exchange hopefully. It's 93 queen e6. Okay, exchange off rooks. Don't mind that. Rook on the 7th. Oh, could give him a strong pawn. Oh, does it matter? Rook d7 of rook e4. Okay, I'm blockading at the moment, surely, with knight d3. If I get the knight d3 blockade, it shouldn't matter. There's no knight d3 check. So can I just block this bishop with, say, b4? Actually, where is the knight going? Is it going to a2, knight, rook a2, knight c3? There's knight d3 there. Okay, I have to protect this guy as well. Okay, so that's an ideal blockade for b4 now. Okay, to try and get this attack on the a pawn. And it's also c5. If he takes, just blunt the bishop to give my knight possibility to go to e5. bishop g5 is dangerous. Okay. I think French defense. Try and play this blockade on f5. Oh, no way! Well, there's knight g3, there's queen g4. It all looks good. I think simplest just taking. Two pawns up, thanks very much. Control of the centre is very nice. Doesn't matter about getting the e6 square for the double pawns. I play for d4 here. I've got this castling queen side possibility. I think I'll just castle queen side here. Bishop c5, rook c1. Ah, he's got a point. He's got rook c1 coming up. I'll pin my bishop, so not so hot. Okay, what do I want to do now? Something like bishop h6 for bishop f4. It's very committal. Bishop c5, he's going to play rook c1 anyway. Probably. Oh no, okay, there's knight e6. Uh-oh, what's happened here? Log back in. That's a bit unfortunate. I'll lose quite a bit of time now. That's unfortunate. So what would have been a good move? That was a shame, considering the start of the game was maybe I should have just kept on the queens to try and go for a quick mate. Oh dear. That's a shame. Down to 20 seconds. I don't think I can make it with 20 seconds. Splendid the piece now as well. It's a shame. Hopefully my connection's a bit better. Yeah, that would have been a good win, but I don't know. If I get only get like 20 seconds at that point. Yeah, it's not brilliant today. What's this about the screen as well? Can I dare play g4 here? Is that really silly? For g5, h4. Okay. The queen was stopping g5, so I'm on e4 here. If I can castle queenside, well, this g4 could be useful to him, of course. What could be useful to me here? If I played c5, would that be handy? Not really, I'm sort of... Okay. Is f3 any good? Got that pin of queen f3, rook f1. Where does the queen? How does the queen protect the knight? Oh, queen h3. Okay, that's pinned for a moment. This g7 looks vulnerable, so what about d5? That's bishop e5. Ah. I'm going to try and get this g-file operational. g7. So now maybe d4. So ed queen f2. No, doesn't really help at the moment. d4 doesn't help. Here, if ed queen c3, ed queen c3 threatening mate, pinning that pawn. No, that didn't help. If he takes, I'll be threatening mate and f2. That's not a good move, is it? Oh dear. Can I get back on this G file? Is that okay? I'll get back on this G file. What is he doing with his knight? There's rook g3 for knight f6, potentially. Right, if I can just double. Try going to stay on this diagonal. Oh, hang on, I think he's mating. Because he's got queen a2, okay. So that's no good. Zero there. 5 seconds. Try and get behind the pawn. Two. Final breath. Gee, oh, that was some horrible game. It really is a killer. Oh, can I play better than that? It's trying to survive on time. It's terrible. If I'd, I don't know. Doesn't bear thinking about now. Oh no! Oh, give up on this one. I'll give it a shot. I don't know. Can I get something on this diagonal if he castles queenside? Queen b1 for example, if he castles kingside, try and get the rook in. And so if I try and get queen b1, he's stopping that immediately. Is it, I don't know, is there a point in just resigning here? It's a piece down. Bit of a balance act. He's on 6. Does he lose on time, this guy? Or not? Oh, I just lost another piece. That's too much to bear. Okay, let's start playing. Come on, let's start playing. Warm up is over. Go with the double pawns again. Right, nice blockade again on c5. So. So we're like, okay, alright, that's good. I think I can use c5 soon. If I play this, blocking that, I can use this c5 square. So bishop, oh, what's this? Two pieces for thingy. It's a good deal. Queen c6, bishop e5. Knight c6 is possible, I think, because that's protected by the knight. I'm going to take this guy as well. Maybe just taking the queens off, actually. Or just f5. What would be better? f5 might be going for the checkmate in some way. Knight e7, for example, for f6. Try and go for the mate somehow. Queen h6 is threatened. If he takes, I've got f7 coming up. Queen f7. So queen h8 is threatened. Okay. Try and crawl up there. Touch defense, maybe. Touch Leningrad. Quick e5. It's kind of discouraging it. So I play more like. Yes, that's good. He's playing all the right moves. Let's get a nice position. Oh, there's knight d6. Oh! Maybe that doesn't work, it's bishop d3 though. There's bishop d6. Oh man. Oh, what is it tonight? Accurate play. Or just, I don't know. Knock this guy out for queen d4. Is that something? Oh, this is a goner as well. That was a really good anti-system bishop against Leningrad. Very, very appropriate. Oh, and this guy I've lost to a lot of times before, and he's on -2. That's just great. Oh dear, let's just hope he's not playing that brilliantly tonight. Oh dear, oh dear. Little pawn sack. I'm hoping this is going to be good. Something like rook b1 with a bit of a dynamic position. I would hope. I've got pressure on f5. How would I intensify pressure here? Okay, maybe I'll just do this. I'm friendly knight e7 winning the exchange. Okay, that's good news, I hope. He might take care. He might play for knight g4 after this. Within there. Okay. Protect e3. Can I play for e4 without getting smashed? I think I should really simplify, being the exchange up. Try and clamp down on d5. Exchange off queens. Or queen d7. It's looking good at the moment, clearly. Right, can I get rid of this rook? He's got these pawns which are a little bit dangerous. I'll take this one. Can I play for a3 or rook c4? Is my king anywhere? Yeah, I've got to get my king out of here, I think. Worry about these checks and stuff. Knight d3 and stuff. If we had king d5, that would start to be nasty. Okay, well, knight d3 and some weird check. Okay, I can counter it maybe, even against knight f3. That's a bit of a trap there if he takes bishop b4. Could be a quick win. Really need it. If I play for bishop a6, there's queen d1. Bishop a6, queen d1. It's mating on e1. Threatening queen d1. Sufficient. Where am I? It's a 7th. 3rd. Okay. Hunk again. Okay. He's on -12. Running d5. We hit that double pawns of a6 and d5. Okay, he has got that. Actually, doesn't that... No. No. Maybe? I don't know. I'll let him off. Or did I? I don't know if it was winning a piece or anything. How about b4 for bishop a4? So bishop a4 looks as though that's going to be dangerous. Where's the knight going anyway? Okay, let's imagine knight e4, knight e4. Okay, that's not. Let's imagine bishop a4. Get this d file. Okay, there's knight d5 here. Using the pin. There isn't bishop c6 just yet, so I'll wait for that. No, I won't. I'll just take this. He was threatening to take. Oh, okay. I think bishop a3 here keeps pressure. If I get that c5, I want to keep my two bishops. He's giving me a nice knight square bishop, so I'll imagine. Oh, it's a good position anyway. Okay. So I'm very Ah, okay. Just trying to hyper-modernise. So bishop g4 trying to undermine the centre. It's protecting it, of course. Fixed against d5. Can I play for anything knight d5? How good is this or bad is this? I'll just simplify for a bit for a moment. Okay, keep that knight on d5. Alright, yes, he's just going for the attack. Why not? Can I blockade rook h6 or is that happening? I get knight f4 in, that might be helpful. Queen d5, looking at a2. King g7, it's always got queen h2. I think I need queen d5 and big concern about my king here. Queen h6, oh dear. I'll let him take here for the c-file. Give me that c-file. Nope. I can't try and win this pawn. So this is looking a bit ropey. Can I play for c5? In any case here, queen h2, queen h6 is really dangerous, surely, so I don't know what to do about that. That really questions the whole position. I think king g7 is even worse for queen h2. What about queen d4, queen h6? Oh. Okay, he's going to win that g5, that's the lesser evil stuff, surely. Okay, why is he giving me another move? What can I do with it? I can't do anything with it. Can I undermine e5? Try and go for e5. Got a bit of a clock advantage. So he'll take here. And play for king f6. Oh, why am I giving him that pawn? These pawns could be really dangerous. Oh no. I'm overloaded. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about this. Knight g6 and then I'm going to have to lose the rook. That's pretty hopeless. $20. Do I gamble? Can I get rid of this pawn here anyway? With this move? Try and get up and blockade. I think my pawns in the centre need to be, okay. Moved. Ah. Ah, there's no win here, is there? Ah. Two seconds. Blimey. This is just horrific. It's just horrific, these games. Gotta be said, these are the worst games ever. But anyway, okay, let's carry on. Oh dear, oh dear. My excuse is a close relative of bullet chess playing here. So that's my excuse. I'll stick by it. Can I provoke some weaknesses? I know it's pathetic, but I might do something. I'm on c5 here anyway. I've got some pressure. Knight g5 is justified by his move. In fact, if he takes, I'm winning f6 here. So if he takes here, potentially there's queen f7 coming up for queen g7. If he takes here, that'd be good. If f5, knight c5, it's looking up, I think. I want to take on g7 or bishop c4, just bishop c4. Actually, bishop c4 would have been great there, maybe for knight g5, and that's too late. Take on g7. His king's getting a bit weakened. Okay, I'll try and hold e3 for a moment. Okay, so what would be a good idea now? h4, h5, h6. That might be a plan. It's the only plan I can see at the moment. Was he winning a piece or something? What does this do? Interesting. We'll go with the plan that I've got. So bishop d4 here. Okay, so I can't see a threat at the moment. I want to just get my pawn to h6. Okay, he's not on threatening anything at the moment. So get my pawn to because this is protected. So what about d5 and queen d4 and queen g7? d5, going in for the kill with queen c7, g7. Is it my first win of the tournament on position coming up? This check on thingy is dangerous. Can I block this for a sec? Nope. Yes, maybe, I don't know. No, oh, now it's getting really dangerous. Oh dear. He's only got 1 second. At least actually blocking that was useful, because that would have been queen g2 mate. So d5 was actually a good intuitive decision in the heat of the moment. Can I play for this plan? Instead of e5, I'm going to play for a quick b5 plan, if that's any good. Maybe e5 was good there. I'm threatening b4 potentially. Or b4 here for knight e4. Okay, well that looks like a nice knight for a moment. What about c5, trying to get some central pressure on e4. It looks like a pretty position. Queen c8 is on h3, king h2. Okay. Am I solid enough or not? We'll find out soon. If I rook b4, is that better? Bit of pressure on b2. Actually, bishop f5 might be good for knight b2. Then c3 will be vulnerable. All of a sudden, that's looking quite tasty. Bishop f5. Okay, it's looking good. Is the exchange up? Should I be worried about exchanging queens? I mean rooks? He's getting very short on time as well. Bishop b2 and just drag the pawn down. Surely. I suppose I want to protect this first. Oh! Okay, that's naughty. What about bishop d5 and then rook d7? Trying to get to this d7 pawn without being exterminated. How can I get to b2? Just get the queens off? Not yet. I don't want to be mated on the back row. What do I want to do here? Panic. Queen b6. Get off this. I don't know. Bishop d8. Rook f7. Queen b8. Oh, there's no queen b8. No panic. There's no queen b8. You mate it with bishop f8. Oh nope. Hold it together. Hold it together. Okay. e5 is a move. We're taking on g2. What about queen e5 as a central move? Then I've got queen d5 or g5. Queen d5, get the queens off. Okay. Okay, do I have to play everyone in the top 10 all of a sudden with these high scores as well? Another one, okay. There's a -3. Play for d5 this diagonal. Should be fun. If I play for c5, d6, c5, knight g5, knight f6 doesn't do anything. Knight g3 might do something for knight h5. Okay, if I play knight h5 here, there's queen g5, knight g7, I think that's okay. Right, have I got any little cheapos coming up? Bishop g7, rook e8, knight f6. Is he actually threatening anything? Oh, let's just go back for a moment. Isn't rook e8 a good move at any point here? Just to get into that back row. Right, so now there's knight e4, for example, with the pin, or just positionally just keeping control of the e file. So what would I do from this position? He's protecting g7, f5. Okay, he's giving me e4, I'll take e4 as a square. He can't play queen g4, I can take... I can play bishop g4. Okay, I'll play h3 to stop bishop g4. He's on the rook, he's on my rook. There's knight g5, knight g5. Twin bet exchange. It's not ideal. Not knight f6 because rook f6. And I'm down on the clock actually, but I've got queen e4 here. That must be dangerous here. g6 there's or queen d3 here. So g6 rook h8. Queen g6 might just take on e7. So I think that's a bit of luck. Okay. I think I played actually some accurate move there in that game. Because if I had done knight f6, it would have been protecting e8. The dreaded exchange variation delayed. of the French defence. This is how to wind up any French defence player, these exchange lines. I'll try and go for a direct attack. Knight A2 here. Could he have blundered? Weakness of the last move. Drastic punishment with forcing moves against weakness of the last move. Pin. He's got 95. Oh, come on. Alright, try Queen B4 this time. Actually, on Knight C4, what about Queen C4? It provoked him to play B3 or something. If he plays B3, it's an extra weakening move. Okay, if he plays this, then I'll switch a rook in. Nope. How about Bishop B4? Oh, the bishop's nice on that diagonal for a moment. Get the queen over there, away from the king. No, the bishop's actually lost now. Great. Nearly lost. If I can get rid of this knight, we'll get to play bishop h7. This guy's tricky. What? From a position earlier, I thought I was doing well. I'm just in a bad ending now. Is he going to perpetual check me? I think I'll take a draw here if he does. He's not going to. Okay, can I go for this d5 or at least restrain these pawns? Get behind this g pawn again. Or play for the rooks on the 7th. That might be the better bet. The king covers c6 when he comes down with his king. I'll take this now. That means I've got a sort of mating net ready. Rook a2 is threatening mate. This one doesn't help, surely. I'm threatening mate on a5 now. Okay, so he's got d6 here. Okay, I'm a bit short on time. Let's not be too luxurious about this position. Let's just go back for some sort of subtle mating net. No, it's not happening, is it? What about like this? Mating that like this. Like this, or rook g1, or like this, rook h1 or rook b1. God, blimey. Oh man, that was I think time for e4, bit of variety here. Tarash knocked out an IM recently, quickly with a Tarash little trick. But it's not going to happen here, I suppose. Oh, it's a little bit similar. It's a little bit similar. So I went for a quick knight f1 to e3 a 5-minute game recently. Some cheapos potentially for knight g4 and bishop h7. So if he plays queen f7, bishop h7. If he plays bishop e7 on the other hand, now he's gone for that little cheapo. My knight's actually protecting f2 here. So I'll play this. Okay, is h4 possible? If I take that one, I think I really want to execute the bishop. Okay, so if I threaten queen d3, queen d3 for queen h7, or get rid of the queen's here, that would help. That's that queen's pawn. No, it's not. Okay, okay. Right, if I get this pawn to h6, that'd be good in the ending. It's sort of dangerous mating that weapon. And maybe rook h4 at some point. This h file is giving me a quick h file. Interesting. Rook g6 for bishop h8, rook h8 or bishop h6. Right, if I take this, right, just rook b7 here. Take a few more pawns. There's no bishop d4 unfortunately, so alright, so rook. Okay, I'll move this out of the way. So c6 next. b4 for b5. That'll be a winning position, surely. Okay. I'll try that f6. Oh, the coin's okay. Oh, I don't mind this. Gambit. Oh, he's quick, this one. I Greek gets this position with my king in the centre, nearly. I put king f8 just to keep the rook on the h file. It's cheap, I know. That just loses a piece because the rook's protecting e5. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What is this? He's just losing another piece. What's the quickest way of winning this? If I just keep taking the pieces? I don't know. Oh, Muppets! Still. Oh, I'm going to get mated soon. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, that served me right. Okay, and this looks bad now, actually. This looks incredibly bad. What a mess. I can't defend that position. Oh no, he's double attacking. f6 might be the only... Oh, I'm losing the queen. No, king e7. No, it's horrible. Oh dear. Complacency. Struck by complacency there. I just thought of the initial piece blunder. Okay, there's a check here, and then that gives me a chance for king g8. There's rook e8. Okay, bishop d7. There's queen d5. So what can possibly save pieces here? Oh dear, oh dear. What a mess. I give up. I don't know. This one, 34 seconds. Not good. Total complacency after that. I could have just done bishop h2. I don't know. Anything. "28 seconds. Oh, now I'm getting mated again with this rook d8. Okay. I just thought he was playing quickly. I just got convinced he was playing very quickly. So d5 actually wins a piece as well. Great. Little trap on his queen. I see there's bishop g8 and he wins c6. Down to 9 seconds from a game which was in the bag. I think I'm going to give up. A good lesson in complacency. Rook h5. So he plays knight takes and he's attacking the rook, and my king's totally in the wrong place. Okay. Let's try and gain space for a moment. Play for knight d2. Okay, he's weakening a few squares. How about d4? Okay, just keep the pieces up for a moment. Try and keep head on the clock here. Does it matter about b3? Because this b file could be dangerous. Bishop c3, knight a5, that sort of thing. Mind you could try and win the exchange. Okay. Well, there's pressure on the c file now. So I just double and rook c6. Or e4 d5. A3 is protected. Okay, so how about d5 for bishop e5? Okay, get out of trouble here. At least I'm not totally crushed on the clock just yet. If I take that one, I like this diagonal. Bishop h3 looks good. Maybe f5 first. Queen f6, bishop h3, queen f4, that sort of thing. Queen f4 here protects c1. So I want to play f6 and bishop h3. It's bishop h3 in fact. So I'm hoping there's a king safety issue. So DC is now friend. As a rook d6, there's no major checks, has he? b1 and c1 are covered. Can my king go to h5? If needed. I just want to win d7, okay. I don't want to get mated particularly. Probably doing a good job of it. Nearly. Oh, king g4 coming up. Alright, it's queen f5. What about just rook f7? Okay, what about h5, h6? Is that another idea? Or rook h6? Okay. 30 seconds. Okay, that was quite quick. I just played the wrong thing against the wrong move. But anyway, let's just try and do this. Is he going to take here? I suppose he doesn't need to. Giving him double pawns there. I get this F file. Well, knight G5 is going to be good. Okay, I'm losing the exchange. So rook e8. Oh no, he hasn't got. Can I just? Oh, in c3. I'll give my king square, or not. What about this one? Stop the b file and try and play queen c3 and d4. I'm going to go over here for the sort of. Actually, a7 is protected at the moment. Ah. Well, there's knight e3, there's a check. Okay. Was the tournament over? Why is the qubits being signed? What? I didn't know I was leading the tournament. Did that finish early? I think I got totally engrossed in it. What? Really? I didn't expect that at all. What a horrific tournament. Anyway, it was good fun in moments. I think 1 or 2 games were quite good, but there was loads of luck there. So yeah. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.